Yeah, I am.
Cool. I'll pull up your stream arena and we can have that going in the background.
Works for me.
Well, I mean, it means I get to see your lovely face while you're playing video game. There he is, man himself. Oh, a bit of Genshin Impact. That's pretty cool.
No, dude, I've been addicted to it this week.
Yeah. It is all I have played.
How you doing, Steve-O?
Alright, Steve-O. It's all you've played, so what, you started this week and now you're level 40?
Yeah, my character's a level 40. My AR rank is only 25.
What's the difference between the two?
Adventure rank is how much you can level up your weapons and your characters. Your character level can go up to, I think, 70.
Character level. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit more complex than I've given it credit.
Oh, yeah, they've done a pretty good job with everything on it.
Yeah. And the fact that you don't have to pay monies for it. It's pretty good.
No, like the thing I'm doing now, if I can clear, I think it's floor 3, chamber 3, I get a 5-star character, which usually you gotta pay for.
Right. So you can completely bypass the pay to win idea just by grinding.
Yep.
Perfect. Love it. D2H is playing Diablo 3. You love to see it. Hey Doc, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. How are things with you today, my friend? Getting my dashboard ready. Everything's sort of slowly but surely getting sorted out. So you playing that on console, Freddy?
Yeah, so cross-platform.
Cross-platform, awesome. Ooh. You get little buffs every floor as well. That's pretty sweet. Fallen, how we doing? Good to see you. Doctor Who, how are you? I've got myself and the lovely Ferdy. Me in this corner, him in that corner, and we're kicking back, watching him play some Genshin Impact at the minute. So, which is interesting to me because I've only just started playing the game myself. We'll go get some more coffee, pal. I'll be back in a sec.
Not a problem.
Finally don't have to stay up till 1 in the morning. I know, Doctor, it's great, isn't it? So this is just a short little podcast that Ferdy and I do every Saturday morning for me and Friday evening for him.
Yep.
Which is good, man. It's good for us to just kick back and have a chat because it's pretty much the only time that he and I get to kick back and have a chat for a while between our schedules and streaming and time zones, because time zones are amazing things.
Oh yeah, love them.
love not being able to talk to my friends for like days because, you know, you're sleeping or I'm sleeping or you're streaming or I'm streaming. It's a pain in the backside a little bit, really. But there will be a day. There will be a day where we can make it a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? Convenient. That's a wee while away yet, though. A wee while away yet. So going up this tower, so it's like a gauntlet thing.
Yeah, each floor has 3 different chambers. and each one has different little challenges you got to do.
Yeah.
Like this one, I got to protect that little altar there.
There's some really cool sort of elemental effects as well. Like, Crypty, how you doing? I don't know where Chair Hat is. I think Chair went out on the town the other night, so he might have left it in a pub somewhere, which is classic Chair behavior. But aside from that, I don't know, Doctor. It's a bit of a rebel, is this Chair? So tell me about your week, Mr. Ferdy. What did you get up to?
Try to do some of the Halloween event on Warzone. Completed it off stream, so I was thinking, I can get the event done and then just focus on the jump scares and everything on stream. Like, just have fun with it. Yeah. I completed the event, so I don't get jump scares anymore. I was extremely annoyed.
Extremely annoyed. Well, that's the thing, that would have been a lot of fun to do on stream, so I get where you're coming from there.
Yeah.
I knew Warzone were having an event, but I didn't realize that it was just a one and done. I figured it would be running for like days and days and days, much like the Borderlands 3 Heck event.
Oh no, it's going till the 8th, I do believe.
The 8th? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But even still, the fact that you run through all of the content and then it's just like gone, that's kind of meh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Siltheon, how you doing?
About it.
You're pretty bummed about it. Well, at least, my friend, you've had Genshin Impact to keep you occupied, regardless of the disappointment. Thank you, Doctor Who, for that posture check. Hello, Mr. Siltheon. Phasmophobia stream. Maybe next weekend, because I think Halloween's on like the Saturday for me. So my stream time on the Saturday on a Halloween day will be sort of during the course of the afternoon, which might be pretty handy actually. I haven't even thought about doing anything super spooky for Halloween. I did need it. I did. I'm still just nicely coming around. I've still got my first coffee in my hand. Well, this is my second coffee now that I've just poured. Just nicely coming around this morning, kicking back, having a chat with Ferds, and getting used to what life feels like on a cold, drab Saturday morning. Mr. Lyric, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, and how's the back, mate? The shoulder all healed up and sorted out now?
Completely healed up now.
Nice, perfect. You love to see it. I'm glad to hear that, Matt. Hello, lovely Rena. How are you doing? Lurking in work meeting, classic. All right, I'll see you in a bit, Rena. Lovely to have you here. You had a warm-ish Friday today. I would take that. We're currently sitting on about 9 degrees Celsius, and it's absolutely hammering it down with rain. So that is not what you want on a Saturday in spring in Australia.
Not at all.
But yeah, I'm really interested just kicking back, like watching Fertz play Genshin, because I think I'm level 7 in Genshin at this point in time, so I think I've got a little bit of work to do if I am ever going to catch up. But it's cool to see. Yeah, it's super cool, man. No, Doctor, we're not going to do Mafia 3. We're later on today we're going to do we're going to continue our pantsless Dark Souls run, which is going to be amazing. You've been addicted to Genshin. I can see why, man. It looks like a heap of fun. By warmish, I mean about 21 degrees Celsius. See, that's lovely. That's a lovely temperature. You can stand out in the sun, get some sunshine on your face, and just go, yeah, this'll do. This is nice. So have you got a preferred team that you use for Genshin 30?
Yeah, it's the oh, Jesus Christ, I hate this level. It's the bubbles. They like, I swear, they shouldn't have put 2 of them in here.
And just like
And
take
can't
the
use
bubbles
healing
and enjoy
stuff, so
yeah. Oh well, that fixed him up right quick, didn't it? See you later, shield. Why the hell is it still this warm? Good question, my man. Crypty's like, why the hell is it still this warm? He had a 21-degree day today. Celsius, that is. Which is lovely. It's nice. Hey, lovely Hobbs. How you doing, pal? Good to see ya. This is the chill Saturday morning, bright evening PurtyCast with myself and the one and only Mr. 30. This is now a lovely little habit that we've gotten ourselves into. And these are all up on YouTube, by the way, now as well. The first 4 that we've done. They're up on YouTube in a PurtyCast playlist, which is pretty awesome. PurtyCast.
I don't think I did it in time though.
Can I unlock next floor?
Yeah, you have to get 6 stars to do it.
Hmm.
Oh god, that's annoying.
Back to the grind, sunshine. How are things with you,
Yep.
Mr. Hobbs? Let me fetch a link actually for the YouTube's for the YouTube playlist, just so that I can put that in chat. Because that way y'all can giggle at me for actually getting DMCA'd on one of my first YouTube uploads, which is, you know, pretty amazing.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Well, if it's happened to you, my friend, I've got no doubt. So it starts here, friendos. So if you want to catch up and you want to watch the last 4, it's pretty much been it's gone from fairly scuffed content to something that's actually forming into something kind of nice. You know, we're getting into the groove of it a bit. And you never know, we might even get fancy and do some editing on those videos sometime soon. You never know. So that'd be really lovely. But as far as my week's been, dude, it's been a really good week, for many and varying reasons. Made a lot of progress with stuff at work, so that's good. That keeps me happy.
Good.
Because then it makes the streaming side of things so much easier as well. Because I'm not stressing and I'm not sort of thinking about work in the back of my mind. On Thursday,
you're able to have more fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. On Thursday, I was working throughout the course of the day. I finished at about 3:30, streaming from 4 till 8 as per usual. And then I had to go back and do a little bit of work for like from 8 till 9 or something like that. But that was all right. Like, that was super chilled. But it was kind of like a 14-hour day or 15-hour day when you put it all together. So by the time the end of Thursday rolled around, like 9 o'clock, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm tired. I could do with a sleep now.
Yeah.
But it's certainly been good from the work aspect. I got a lovely card from Mrs. Wolf, which took 2 months to arrive from Canada.
Good lord.
So it was a lovely note just to thank me for because she does a lot of work with like Usana health products and things like that, and because of the issues that I was having with my my liver,
Yeah.
she gave me some good pointers on, you know, things to pick up from that store, and some like
nice.
sort of G Fuel-esque energy drink, which is called Rev 3, and that's really helped me in the afternoons when I've been streaming. And this is the bit that really got me. He's like, yep, I love that I can be of service to my friends across the globe. I'm so grateful we met in the Twitch community, and I would love to visit you down under. So that was really lovely, a lovely little gratitude note. So
That was nice of you.
yeah, that gave me some feels. Copy Crisp's gonna take 2 months. Maybe so, Mr. Siltheon. Mr. Scappy, how are you, my friend? Cheers to you. Good to see ya. So that was really, really nice. That was a highlight of the week. Another highlight of the week is that I'm now currently off work for 6 days. This is day 2.
Oh, nice.
So that's nice. That's really, really good. I can actually sit down, kick back, and focus on some of the content-orientated side of things. And, you know, download some VODs and start maybe compiling some more YouTube vids that we can get up there that isn't just, you know, 1 4-minute video of me talking about Supernova modes. I can actually put up some highlights of our Dark Souls runs and Mo's One Life and things like that, where I've failed miserably on about 8 separate occasions. And yeah, the stream's been absolutely phenomenal. Doing well, thanks. Hope you're having a good one. Of course, lovely Scappy. Always the better for seeing you, my friend. Can't stay for long, but hope yourself and the chatterers are doing well. Absolutely phenomenally well, thank you, Dilbs. Lovely to see you. Hey, Samurai, how you doing? Good to see ya. So, Pathy, I've decided I don't have time to play all 4 characters in Borderlands 3. Which tune do I recommend? Which Vault Hunter do you think I would recommend to Hobsonovsky? I think it
Probably
might be
Zane.
Mo's.
Nah, it's Zane.
It's Zane. Always Mo's. Always Mo's, Hobbs. Give her a crack. I think you'll absolutely love her. Mo's Zane bad. Thanks, Glenny. Thank you for the confirmation. Somehow you had an invite from yourself in Borderlands 3. What was that, Ferdy? Sorry, buddy.
I gotta go with Amara.
He's got a... Yeah, so Ferdy says Amara. I'd say Hobbs. Dilbs says Zane. But... Hashtag Mo's Life is where it's at. 6 days, imagine the tickets I can burn off. I know, Scappy, imagine the work that I can get done on the board. We can actually have a look at the board and put up some new things and tick some things off. It's going to be amazing. How am I feeling about the purple tree? I'm excited. I'm excited, Glenny. I caught some of Mr. Wolf's stream and K6's stream, and yeah, I'm really, really interested. And of course I saw the flare stuff, man. Come on. She's the only character you have at 65. You have a nasty splash damage build which wrecks M10, but I get downed a lot to my own grenades. That happens a lot, Hobbs. That is part of Mo's life. Watch Triple G showing off the new tree for Zane. It looks unique. It looks interesting. It does look interesting, I gotta say. I'll say Flack just to make sure he gets mentioned. Thanks. Crypty. You just gotta put him in there, just for good measure. So there's gonna be a lot that I'm looking at. As you do, once you see skill trees or new content, you start thinking about what builds you can put together or weapon buffs and things like that. So I've had a bit of the brain's been cycling through a couple of options for builds that I'm looking at. And first and foremost will be to have a bit of a chat with you, Glenny, I think, about the Terra Nova modes that I've got. which incorporates a faulty star and the majority of your work around Mind Eater modes. So we can have a bit of a look at that, see how we can optimize it for the new skill tree with Iron Cob and all of that mad damage that you get the buff out of from Iron Cob. So we'll pencil that one in as well, my friend. Play modes mostly though. That is lovely to hear, Crypty. You're working on a splash build yourself that gets you killed a lot. It's just Mo's life, Sammy. It's just Mo's life. You know, you just become calm with it at some point. You're just like, yep, that was my own grenade. It's fine. I think before I started streaming, I used to get pretty cranky about it because I'd be like, why am I dying all the time? Because I was like complete Borderlands noob. And I used to kill myself with my own splash damage all the time. Not to say much has changed over the last 6 months. But... but I think I've got more of an understanding as to why I die. Not that I die much less, but at least I know why now. So, yeah, and in other news, we put a bit of a dono goal up for the stream this week for a stream deck, and this is a little bit of a gratitude moment for me as well, because I put that bloody goal up there and the Winchester absolutely dominated it within 3 days. They're like, here you go, friend, go buy yourself a stream deck for the stream, for the community. I'm like, wow, thank you. So
very nice.
So thank you everyone for your mad generosity there. The stream deck has been ordered and it is on the way. And that should be with me Monday or Tuesday next week. And I'll do an unboxing on stream. And we'll do a bit of a reveal. And we might see about getting a few bits and bobs set up live on stream as well, which would be really, really interesting for me, because I'll be learning something new. And hopefully it'll be interesting for everyone else watching as well. Did they say much about M11? M11 looks like it's modifiers off and reduced XP, loot chance, and all that good fun stuff. But aside from that, yeah. So.
Mayhem 10 though.
What's that, buddy?
The drops will be Mayhem 10 still, not Mayhem 11 though.
Yeah, drops will still be Mayhem 10. Yeah.
So really, it ain't worth it.
Unless you want to play without modifiers at that level. Yeah, which you may or may not want to do.
Well, you got to think. Most builds out there now are made for Mayhem 10. So unless it's just you're new to the game, I still think Mayhem 10 would still be your best bet.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a significant number of builds that factor in those modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
And utilize them to their advantage for Mayhem 10 content.
Like that build you helped make.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah, the Supernova modes with Chadley and Glennie and myself, we that absolutely requires boundary issues to function optimally.
Steve-O said it decreases world drop chance, but dedicated drops won't change.
Dedicated drops won't change. Okay. So it might be a better way of farming dedicated drops without modifiers. Might be. Sped Army, how are you, Tom? Good to see you, sunshine. When everyone else is playing at 10, you can play at 11. But why does it go to 11? But where? Oh man, I'm feeling brighter today than I did last week, mate. Let me tell you what. I think last week I rolled out of bed at about 20 to 9. Can I get a mum's spring roll in the chat? No, because my mum doesn't make the best spring rolls in the world, mate. Sorry. Good catch. You're welcome, Scappy. I do have some knowledge of like Spinal Tap. Some. Did my clocks go forward in Australia? Yes, my friend. We are in springtime now.
They go back.
So, yeah. So when do yours go backwards?
Go to the Winchester.
I think it's
have a nice
supposed
cold
to
pint,
be
and wait for all
12.
this to blow over.
OMG
Well,
PATHY. Laughing face.
I want to say the
Yeah.
12th.
12th of November.
Yeah.
Hello, lovely Ray. Welcome back. So good to see ya. Friends, could I please get some exclamation mark love in chat to welcome back the one and only Ray for their 4th month at the Winchester. Enjoy your 5 emotes, my friend, your ad-free viewing, and your wee little sub badge as well. It's really lovely to have you back, Ray. How are you doing? How's that lovely Orvos lad? October 4th was DST.
Go to the Winchester. Have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
Did you hear us talking about you or something, Pathy 3?
Wow, welcome back, lovely Orvos. So lovely to see you, man. How are you keeping? Are you on the mend? Thank you so much for resubscribing, and welcome back for your 4 months as well. That's really, really lovely to see you both. Thank you. Enjoy your 5 emotes, Sunshine, your ad-free viewing, and your wee little sub badge as well. Let's get some more love. So welcome back Ray and Orvos to the Winchester for 4 months. My ears may have been burning, my friend. I checked in with Ray yesterday because I hadn't seen her for a while and I was just a little bit worried. So wanted to make sure everything was okay, and yeah, it's really nice to have you back and to see your lovely faces in chat. Good morning, Mr. Spanks. How are you, my friend? But here's the thing about Australia. Pathy is actually wearing a white shirt and his walls are painted black for realsies. It's definitely upside down, backwards land. Hey, Katari, how you doing? Good to see ya. Did it take me long to level in Genshin? Probably a question best asked for Ferdy. How long did it take you to get to that level, Mr. Ferdy?
I started playing, I do believe, no, Saturday. Started playing Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
And even then, I've been streaming other games, so it didn't take too long. I'd say in about maybe 6 hours, or you should be around maybe level 10 if you're just non-stop grinding it.
Yeah.
Like, once you get the hang of everything, it all comes natural too. You'll be like, okay, I need to get this, so I need to go here and whatnot.
Yeah.
Really,
So
it's just learning what elements are good against other elements.
Cool. So it's not like super grindy.
No,
Or
not too bad.
cool. There you go. So there you go, Samurai. So it took him a wee while to get to level 10 there. And then after that, it's just learning about all the mechanics and stuff and different elements. So it shouldn't take too long at all. I'm level 7, so that took me like an hour or two. I think I was playing it for while off stream. Because I used those XP book things that you get for actually logging in and starting the game. So I pretty much went straight up to level 7. But I don't have those anymore, and I get the sense that they're probably very valuable.
No.
No, not very valuable.
No, not at all.
Nice.
You get them pretty easily.
Pretty consistently.
I mean, you got to do like dungeons for them, but the dungeons ain't too bad.
Yeah. Nice. Well, that's all good then. I'm looking forward to playing a bit more. Actually, there might be a Saturday or Sunday Genshin stream just to see what it's all about. Hello, Bubster. Orvos 4th cube slot hype whenever they actually get to the new season. Yes, whenever PTR stops, Mr. Orvos, and we actually get the new season release for Diablo. I'll be very interested to play it and see how it goes. Glad to be back. Always lovely to have you, Ray and Orvos. You are much valued members of the Winchester community, so it is good to see you both. How are things with you, Mr. Bubster? Right on, Birdie. I'll get started tonight. That's it. Samaret's in. He is in, mate. It's a great game just to chill. Perfect, Rena.
As
You
soon
know,
as he
of
hits,
my...
as soon as he hits AR-15, I can bring him into my session, or I can join his session and actually help him.
There you go,
You
Samurai.
gotta be a certain adventure rank to unlock multiplayer.
Yeah. Power leveling from Mr. 30. The offer is on the table. We'll have expansions, maybe. I also dislike farming in Borderlands 3, Mr. Crypty. Hello, lovely Hillman. How you keeping? This is seriously the longest PTR I've ever seen in Diablo. They must be doing some significant tuning or tweaking, Ray. There must have been a lot of things that they were not happy about. Hello, lovely Millikins. How you doing? Good to see ya. I'm doing alright. Have to wait on your brother who won't stop playing to do homework and it's delaying you from playing with your friends. Worst brother ever. You killed the cute thing. How very dare you.
I kill a lot of cute things.
Cool, 30. I'll hit you up when I get there. There you go. So, Sammy is going to be in on the power leveling action.
Sounds good.
I know they reported shadow clones were not working properly, but still. Yeah, it depends on... I mean, it shouldn't be that complex to fix, should it, Ray Ray? You always loved the farming in RPGs. Best stress relief, just mindless farming. Just the brain just switches off. And all you gotta do is farm and farm and farm. Speaking of RPGs, I was invited to join in the World of Warcraft Shadowlands beta. So that's got its filthy tendrils. The World of Warcraft tendrils are back out, and I've been tempted to dive into there and have a look and see what's going on, because apparently there's been a level squish. So from whatever the max level was, the last time I played it, I think the max level was like 110 or something, and I think max level is 60 now. Oh, don't you touch that crap. I know, Tom, but the temptation is always there. You know, it's like, hey, come and join in the beta. Come and play. And I'm like, ooh. So tempting. Yeah, it's like, I'll have a little bit of a look. Came back for the pre-patch in WoW. 120 is now 50. Ooh. That's a proper squish. It's 23:35, but you're speaking to a friend, so you're not going to sleep yet. Went to Ambleside. Oh, lovely, man. Yeah, Ambleside is gorgeous, man. Friends, if you haven't looked up, if you don't know where Ambleside is in the Lake District, I wholeheartedly recommend you give it a Google. It's a really, really lovely spot in the UK. So that just goes to show that it's not all London and built up cities. There's some absolutely gorgeous countryside in the UK. So definitely worth having a look. You have your sub left until the 5th of November, but doubt you'll renew it. Don't have enough time to play it anymore to justify the sub cost. And that was a big thing for me, Millikins, as well. It was like, well, I could either work for a living and do real life stuff, or I could sit and play World of Warcraft. And when it comes to that kind of choice, I had to make the sacrifice and actually do some real life stuff. Once a WoW gamer, always a WoW gamer. It's difficult to let it go.
It's always deep down in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's lurking in the back of your mind. Been watching some gameplay for a game called Bless Unleashed. It's now on PS4. It's an MMO. Interesting, Samurai. I'll have to take a note of that. Let me just bring up my notepad.
Oh, I can make that.
Because I'm always interested to have a look at new and different games. You're American, so I don't know where any of these places are. Blessed Google is your friend, Mr. Bubster. Can't be any more beautiful than Bradford. Yes, Bradford is quite possibly one of the less pleasant places to live in the United Kingdom. Consistently ranked on the top 10 worst places to live in the United Kingdom. And for those of you who are unaware, that's a subtle dig at where I was born and raised in the UK by Hobbs. It's a bit of a drive for you, Patty, and probably a wet one. Probably Wraith. Probably. Ambleside, Bonus, Windermere, Keswick. All of the lakes are beautiful. Absolutely, mate. Windermere is gorgeous. How are you, lovely Wraith? How are you keeping? So good to see you. You'll never go back. You say that. You say that, Tom. It's free too, Patty. Awesome. We do like the low price of free. That is the best. Best of prices. We got a Windermere here as well. That's because of those intrepid explorers way back when, Mr. Siltion couldn't be bothered thinking of new names for places. So they just renamed them from places that already existed in Great Britain.
How are you doing, Paco?
NV, how are you, my friend? So good to see ya. Your little brother is at a football academy in the UK at the moment. Awesome, Spanks. I wish him the best of luck with that. Getting into football academies in the United Kingdom is a very competitive business, so fair play to him for having that level of skill and talent. It's going very well, Envy, and all the better for seeing you. Sunshine, how are you keeping? Get back to work? No worries, Tom. Love your face. Thank you so much for swinging by. I hope your workday goes quickly. Stay safe, stay well, stay blessed, my man. And I will catch you soon. Friends, could I please get some lovely hugs in chat to see the lovely SMW C1 safely back off to work time. Did I see the Leeds game? No, I didn't, Hillman. One of the things that I will be doing once the PurtyCast is done is catching up on the highlights. Windermere is probably one of the nicest regions in the city, though. Newer development and definitely higher end. It sounds bloody lovely, Mr. Siltheon. He's boarding at the Brookhouse College in Market Harborough. That sounds lovely. Let me have a bit of a cheeky look at that. Because the name doesn't ring any bells with me. It's in Leicestershire. Oh, so Midlands then. Lovely. Leicestershire. Leicester-Sostershire. Good spot to be. I'm starting to regret this self-torture project I made for myself inspired by Inktober. Asking friends for words to use as inspiration on a daily basis, but my friends clearly hate you. Getting things like napalm, yoga instruction, corner of shame to do as one drawing. That sounds pretty phenomenal.
It sounds about like normal friends.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of my friends too. SMWC is one of my longest term friends that I've had in Australia, and you know, he pops in chat just to say daft stuff like you know, like hashtag Derp Army and all that, or Sped Army and all that kind of stuff, and I love him to pieces for it. It keeps me on my toes. So it's kind of a noob, Patty. Is it good to enhance your artifacts early or wait till late game? What do you reckon, Ferdy? Enhancing your artifacts in Genshin?
Depends on what he's needing artifacts for and for what character.
So there might be more to that conversation.
Which character is it for? How you doing, Crip?
Which character is it for, Sammy? Interstellar Dragon Starship. Awesome. Very serious question. Did I restock the Yorkshire? I did, my friend. I did. I do have an emergency supply of Tetleys, but it's Tetleys, so yeah. I did power through the word combo scavenger monster deodorant today. Sounds awesome. The main character, Mr. Furtz.
Ones I'd recommend for the main character. See if I still have the ones I was using. Yep, I actually have some of the old ones I was using. If you can get the adventure tails, the adventure set, those will increase your max rank. Your max HP. Which, for starting, I highly recommend. If you can't find those, I would probably go with the instructor set because it'll give you extra elemental damage. Mostly with your main character, you can build it however you want. There's no way that's truly better. I'll just go pure damage and HP.
Ferdy built a damage dealing tank. Who would have thunk
Always.
it? Who would have thunk it?
Even my healer is the same thing.
Ferdy wants to do damage. Ferdy loves doing damage.
My healer... So the way healers work in this game, with Barbara, the more health you have, the more she can heal you. The same way with damage. The more damage you deal, the more she can heal you. So stacking HP on top of damage is ridiculous. You can get all your characters to max HP in one attack.
That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. You were worried about me? As long as you have your tea, I can sleep easy. Well, I'm happy that you're calm with the fact that I have my tea. Tetleys, I know, right, Hillman? Usually do not need to at the beginning of the game. There are some challenges that you can get rewards for enhancing. Awesome, Rena. That's good. That's good information, not only for me, but for Samurai to have. Ruka Roy, hello, how are ya? Good to see ya. Monster Zero, cheers, my friend. Good to see ya. How we keeping? I honestly didn't realize you were speaking to this guy. I thought you were just lurking in his stream when I joined. Yeah, this is the 5th episode of the PurtyCast, my friend, and it's phenomenal. It's lovely just to kick back and relax and have a chat with the main man. Happy Friday to you, Ruka. All right, and that's my 2 coffees done for the day, which is, well, for the next hour or so before I feel like I need more coffee. Always nice to see you too, Ruka. Enjoy that lurk. Lovely to have you here. Now, what else? So yeah, we've got the Stream Deck done. We've got the Shadowlands out of the way. We had some lovely raids. We made some new friends. Actually, we had a raid last week from somebody who we didn't ever have a raid from before, which was really nice. Caught up with the new skill trees. The new skill trees I'm really excited about. If any of you do play MOs, there's so much there. There is so much there. And yeah, I'm going to be having a bit of a chat with the lovely Psychotic Wolf at some point to understand his perspective and what he's found, given the fact that he does a lot of build making and all of that kind of thing.
How you doing,
and a lot of theory crafting. So that's going to be really nice, so that I can, feels like the playing field is a lot more even. He's very kindly volunteered some of his time to have a chat about that, so that's going to be fantastic. And that new content's coming out on the 10th. That's going to be one hell of a couple of weeks, I think, because we've got new content for Borderlands 3. We've got, is it Godfall out around that time as well? 10th of November.
The 13th.
13th, and then there's Cyberpunk on the 19th.
November's a busy month because the new COD comes out, I think, the 13th as well.
Wow.
Very busy.
So we've got Borderlands, we've got Godfall, we've got COD, we've got Cyberpunk,
New
D2 Beyond Light,
consoles,
November 10th as well.
and the new consoles. It's just everything.
And the new consoles, and the PS5, and the Xbox. Xbox X.
The mini fridge and the Wi-Fi router.
Yeah. That's it. It's like, do you want to boost up your Wi-Fi signal? Get hold of a PS5. So November 10th as well. So that's probably what Gearbox have done. They've probably gone, oh, D2 are bringing out Beyond Light. Let's bring out our content around the same time. Which is, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's very chill. The weekend is in 13 minutes and you're in bed. Perfect. Exactly right, Mr. Hillman. That is the best way to be. Just gotta keep it chill, enjoy yourselves, and keep it proper relaxed. But yeah, it's gonna be hectic. I will most certainly. Let me have a look at my calendar. Boom. 19th is a Thursday. So depending on when Cyberpunk gets released over here, time-wise, I'm not sure what time it's going to drop. Because I've got it on pre-order, so it's probably going to download automatically. Or it will download automatically. The likelihood is that I'll see if I can take a day or two off work. And get into some serious Cyberpunk. Because I've got some leave days stacked up. So it's good to make use of those.
How you doing, Gecko?
Personally, I don't think having the new game and DLC for Borderlands 3 drop at the same time is a good idea.
No.
That's what people call my dad. Well, you are Mr. Hillman to me, my friend. Still excited for Dying Light 2 whenever that arrives. Yeah. I'm still excited for Half-Life 3 if that ever arrives. So there's going to be a lot of content showing up, and it's going to be very, very interesting times, friends. It really is. A lot of new games to play, a lot of things to find out. Half-Life Alyx was so good. I saw gameplay, but because I didn't have a VR, I was like, do I invest purely for one game at this point? But I think VR is making leaps and bounds. So it might very well be something to look at investing in. Time of dropping games can and has made or break the popularity. Exactly right, Bob. Exactly right, Bobster. When you bought my Index, I got Alyx with it too. That's pretty nice. That is pretty bloody nice, Siltion. You're gonna head to bed now? Alright, Mr. Hillman. Thank you for popping by. I understand it is getting a little bit late there in the UK. I hope you have a lovely sleep, my friend. Stay safe, stay well, stay blessed, and I will catch you for the next one. Could I please get some lovely hugs in chat to see Hillman, Mr. Hillman, safely off to sleepy time, please, friends. So, at level 28, considering you're level 40, 45 now, you've just gone up 5 levels since we actually started having a chat.
Oh no. It was just now. I just now ascended. Like, see, my fire character is still 40, but if I ascend, once I get these materials, I can go up to 50. And
then you can just go and farm stuff, or are these all like quests that you've got to do all these highlighted things on the map, or?
Oh no, so I actually have a quest book. Like, these are all the quests I gotta do, but if you see, it says like story missions. Quest unlocked at adventure rank 26.
Right.
So I have to go and actually rank up to 26 by earning XP.
Right.
Which you do through this book.
So many books.
Oh, you have no idea. There's one up here that has 4 different little segments. The quest book that gives you all your little quests. The Battle Pass book. They give you
Wow.
XP. And then you actually have a library in your inventory from all the books you pick.
Well then, I
up.
don't know how this lad carries all these books. He looks pretty waif, doesn't he? He looks pretty thin. It's
Ben
fair
just said
play.
his healer's healing people for 3,000 damage now.
Just
That's
casually
pretty
half
good.
their hit points. Living library? Exactly. Just chilling there, being an actual library, walking around, killing things and farming experience.
You never know when you're gonna need a book.
That's right, that's right. Not to denounce the usefulness of books, because books are awesome, but I don't necessarily think having a library in my pocket is something, you know. Actually, no, that's fibs, because I do have Audible, so
Yep.
that means I technically have a library in my pocket, because that's on my mobile device. But yeah, it's interesting, man. It'd be good to maybe, I think, spend some time in this game and level up and explore it and see what it's all about and see what can be done. Because I know Mr. Mike Check has been playing this quite consistently as well. So it'd be interesting to get his insights and see where we can go from that. That is, of course, in between all of his Among Us gameplay. Well, it's been super suspect all the time. Oh, and I'm pretty sure I've penciled myself in for an Among Us game on Monday, whenever Mike Check is streaming. So that's going to be good fun, because it's going to be the first time I've played Among Us, and we'll have like super experts in there, like Mike Check. He'll just be like, "No, Patty, you sus, get off the ship." So I'll let everyone know when that may or may not take place, because I think Among Us is one of those games that's gonna test me and test my ability to tell fibs, because I'm not very good at telling fibs. It's probably something that's admirable in a sense, but when it comes to whether or not your life will be saved in a digital realm, and I think I need to get better at it.
Ben, I think I'm about to ascend the world to level 2.
Wait, you can ascend the entire planet?
Yeah, Ben's got his to level 3, I think. This
Classic.
YouTuber I watch has his on 5.
Wow. You've been spending some significant time there then.
Oh no, the YouTuber I watched, I think he said when it released on PC, he played it for, I think, 10 days straight, like 14 hours a day.
Wow.
People get very involved with it.
Yeah.
Not as much as some people do with, like, what is it? Jesus Christ, I can't even think of the word. We was talking about it earlier too. Good Lord, my brain ain't working.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah. That's a fair effort. So that's like, if you played it for 10 days, that's 140 hours worth of gameplay. That's a lot more hours than I find myself able to spend playing video games these days. Props for the dedication, honestly.
Ben
You
just said
suck
he's
at
got.
playing.
Yeah, Ben said he's almost got his character level 60.
Fair play. Good job, white boy Ben. By the way, huge fan. Huge fan, Ben. Massive fan. I suck at lying and still got kicked off the ship when you were telling the truth. Wow.
Oh crap! Ruiner.
We had a game going where one of our guys killed Commander Keen, self-report, and be like, "No, Keen!" Wow. Huge fan, dude. Massive fan. Big hugs to your white boy, Ben. So good to see you, dude. I hope you have been keeping well. That's quality. That's quality, Ovos. I love that. Just like, no, Mr. Streamer Man, you died. I'm not going to tell you that it was me that did it. Because you're dead in-game and you can't speak. Gecko, how are you, mate? Good to see you. How are things? What is going on with you, my friend? We're just chilling with Ferdy, watching him play some Genshin. And having a wee chat, dudes. There was a wee bit of coffee left in the bottom there. I think I might have to get more. I'm getting kind of hungry. It's over the last couple of days, like I've been doing intermittent fasting for like months and months and months, and but just over the last couple of days, I've been getting proper peckish. Like when I get up, and it's not my eating window doesn't start for another like 4 or 5 hours. So I just gotta drink water and maybe drink coffee and keep going. Just find me a Terra Anointed Brawler for your shield for your Moes. Nice, Gecko. Nice, dude. I wish you the best of luck, my friend. Looking forward to seeing my theory crest.
Did you get your Gecko? Did you get your Xbox back up?
Sounds like you may have done.
I know he told me his Xbox took a shit on him the other day.
Yeah.
Dinah, how you doing?
Looking forward to seeing your theory crafts after the new trees release. I am looking forward to it as well, Al Sahim. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the new trees can do and what kind of ridiculous synergies and builds we can pull off. I've already got one build in mind that I've got to have a wee chat with Matt Glennie about, and I've got another build in mind that as soon as the trees come out, well, as soon as they come out on the BL3 skills planner, I'm going to put it together and see how it looks. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to see what we can get out of the Iron Cub and the ASAs, and a few other bits and pieces as well. Zen ASE, my body is ready. Yes, I saw a lot of the gameplay. I saw a lot of the gameplay on Triple G. Triple G was streaming early last night, so I managed to catch a couple of hours of his Zen gameplay. And Zen looks absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be interesting to see what changes they come up with, because I think there's a couple of things that may or may not be functioning, especially there are certainly with Moes and Iron Cub. So it'll be very interesting to see whether or not there may be modifications to what's going on with the current trees, but I think it'll be pretty close to what's already been released. Vigi, hello Sunshine, how you doing? Good to see ya. He was on the Borderlands cast too. Yeah. Oh no, Ferdy. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this.
Yes, Ben, I do have a sponsor now.
What's good with you, Mr. Vig?
This way.
Proper yeet. That was a long yeet.
Yeah, that was,
Mr. Ferdy.
That was quite a fall.
It was indeed, my friend. I'm impressed that you managed to get back up from that. I thought it would take longer for you to respawn. You fell into the abyss.
Right.
That's it.
There.
Sort him out from range, man.
The
It's
only
good to
thing
see.
is his health bar isn't moving.
Yeah. Hey,
There's
44
an
damage.
Hold up. I just got an achievement, Dead-Eye Dick.
Dead-Eye Dick. You love it. You love to see that kind of thing. Nice
So
one.
there's lasers I gotta worry about.
Yeah. There's
We
there's
know
lasers,
that now.
and there's a dude there shooting lightning bolts at you. Tonight's spooky time is not Amnesia. New GTFO rundown just launched, so that sounds awesome, Mr. Siltheon. I hope you enjoy it, mate. Especially considering you were much too scared to continue with Amnesia last night. And I'm not surprised, mate. I getting freaked out just watching it. So I can only imagine what it was like for
Okay.
you. Uh-oh, big friends.
Whoo!
You have mixed feelings about the skill trees? Where's your uncertainty lying, Mr.
Three.
Bobster? Big spooky, proper spooky. Oh no, frozen. Alright, you lovely, lovely dudes. We've just hit that magical hour. So what I'm gonna do is gonna pass you on to this gorgeous man here. Bert,
Appreciate it.
always lovely to catch up with you, my friend. Thank you so much for the chat.
Oh yeah, of course, dude.
It's really nice. It's really nice to be able to kick back just for an hour on a Saturday and enjoy some time and have a catch up and watch you play some Genshin. So I'll do my wee little sign off thing. Big Spooky, you're a magical hour. You're super magical, Techno Spawn. Scappy, an absolute pleasure. Siltheon, a pleasure to see you as well, my friend. And Mara's Malie just got 10 times better with Ball and Groundbreaker. Yep. Flax Tree wasn't too exciting because it lacked survivability. There's a couple of things there, Bubster, that might have boosted his survivability, so it'd be interesting to see that in the future. Hobbs, take good care of yourself, my friend. Zen's Tree looked good and so does Mo's. Yeah, absolutely. Alright. I'm going to pass you over to the gorgeous Mr. Ferdy. Let's, if you're subscribed, please do get hold of that lovely message that I've just put in chat. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting the PurtyCast. This episode will be up on YouTube in the next hour or so. Fingers crossed, without a copyright claim. And, you know, and I'll post the link up in Discord, and I'll provide the link to Ferdy as well. So if you haven't joined the Discord, please do so. And you'll be able to track the PurtyCast releases there as well. You do have to build down into the tree. Yeah, exactly. So you do have to go a little bit too deep in the tree to get that that survivability. Friends, it has been an absolute pleasure having you here. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for Orbos, Ray, an honorary mention. Absolutely lovely to have you back, and I'm glad that everything is okay with you too. Thank you for the follows, hosts, raids, subs, gifted subs, biddies, donations, all of that, and thank you all for being part of the Winchester community. Let's go see the one and only F30 B 1998. Go show this gorgeous man some love. Good friend and a fine human being as well. Lovely to see you, Ray and Orvos. Take good care of yourselves. And I'll be back in 3 hours or so to continue our pantsless Dark Souls run. I hope to see you there. Stay safe, stay well, stay blessed. And I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out, friends.